Hey everyone, it's Tom here. We're back for another edition of Punnit. This is the competitive wordplay game show podcast. We have just recorded a fantastic episode with these gentlemen where we discussed men's names of mountains and Natalie Portman films and electrical appliances. Terrific rounds. Go back and check out that old episode. And today we are tackling areas of the house and diseases slash ailments, and then alcohol and art movements. But just before we get to the guests, of course, you can get in touch with me, thepunpodcast@gmail.com. If you want to come on the show, you want to compete, indeed, you just have any puns, maybe you want us to pun on categories you want us to explore, or just answers that you've got for different rounds, get in touch with me there. We're also on TikTok. We're posting clips there every day, highlights of the show. There's Patreon available if you want to give back to the show. You can basically get access to all the old episodes of the show, all the past archive, and indeed you'll be a week ahead as well. So if you want to watch the next episode of Punnit right away, you can support us over on there, get Discord access, all that good sort of stuff. We're on Spotify, we're on iTunes. And yeah, we're back with the guys, and he just had his first game of Punnit. Stu, how's it going?
Good, Tom. Yeah. I started strong in the last game and then lost. So I've learned that it's a marathon and not a sprint.
It,
So
it, indeed, indeed. But you're feeling warmed up, I suppose.
yeah, exactly.
Okay, excellent. And an old hand at the game, it's Danny.
Hey, how's it going, man? I was really pleased with the last game. This is this. I think this one's going to be a bit more challenging, but
Mm.
I'm excited. I mean, it's going to be really fun.
Yeah. These are some broad categories. So yeah, I am infused to hear what you guys come up with. And you know him, you love him. He's the namesake of a whole thing in the game. Tom Doyle, how's it going?
I'm good, mate. Glad to be. I feel like I did all right that first game. We'll see how we
It was
get on.
close. No, it was. Yeah, I mean, the score literally it was 5-4-4, so it was very very close. The only reason there's a point missing because I actually got a question wrong myself, thinking Filch was Hagrid was the caretaker, was
Don't
the
cut it
gamekeeper.
out.
Yeah, I'm never going to live it down, honestly. But yeah, you know how it works now. We're going to go through 3 rounds. And as I say, the first round is areas of the house and diseases slash ailments. So again, fairly self-explanatory, diseases, ailments, but also areas of the house, any feasible kind of place you can find within a domicile. So Stu, you're going to kick us off now for round 1, please. So your first pun for areas of the house and diseases slash ailments.
I've got pancreatic disease.
Ooh, pancreatic. Yeah, I do like that. And Danny.
I've got laryngitis.
Loungeitis. Ooh, clever.
I've got a mutility room.
Utility. I like loungeitis. I like, yeah, there's a pleasing quality to that. So I'll give Danny the first point. So Stu, your second, please.
Bath rheumatism.
Of rheumatism. Yeah. Danny.
I've got kitchen pox.
Kitchen pox. And Tom.
I'll go for gangrene house.
Gangrene. Oh, rheumatism. I like the rheumatism. Those were all very good, though. Those you're very strong showing from all of you. So Danny at 1, Stu at 1, Tom at 0. Stu, your third for areas of the house, diseases slash ailments, please.
Gymflammation.
Gymflammation. If you're lucky, you got the gym in
Yeah.
there. If you're unlucky, you got the inflammation. But gymflammation. Danny.
Halitosis.
Halitosis. Yeah, Ali. And Tom.
I'll go for boiler room.
Boiler room. Yeah. Gymflammation. Ali. I like the halitosis. So I'll give Danny the point. So Stu, your fourth.
Um, Alcohol poisoning.
Alcohol poisoning. Danny.
Got, Loftoporosis.
Loftio. And Tom, please.
This is where I'm going to have to start try to avoid the ones where people have done too similar, but I'll go for kidney stones.
Loftio. I'm favoring Danny here, but I do like Loftio. So Danny at 3. Stu, your final, please.
Dining malaria.
Sure. Dining area malaria. Yeah. Danny.
Got shed hepatitis C.
Yeah, shed potato C. And Tom.
This is where this is where I'm really stretching here. So scraping the barrel, I go for la dermatitis.
Lord dermatitis. Maria. I like the area. Yeah, it's goofy, but again, it's kind of worked for me. So Danny at 3, Stuart 2, Tom at 0 at the end of that first round. Areas of the house and diseases / ailments. So now we move on to the second round, which is about 2 of my all-time favorite things: art and alcohol. So this is alcohol and art movements. So alcohol being both any brands in alcohol and also just any names of types of alcohol, and art movements, any kind of discipline, school of art recognized in art history. Tom, you're kicking us off for this one, please.
So I'm going to go for the pre-Grappolites.
Yeah. Grappolites, that's great. And Danny, please.
I'm going to go for Birac.
Birac. Yeah, the Birac. And Stu.
Pina colada.
Pina colada. Wow, all good.
Oh, that's really good.
That's really good.
Yeah, I do like pina colada. So I will
Oh,
give.
I was racking my brain trying to find one for Dada as well.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
so annoying.
That's why I was like, yeah, fair play, because I did the same thing. Yeah.
No,
Oh, I'm so angry right now.
Grappolites and Birac are also like very strong, very strong. So, Tom, you're second.
I'll go for ginimalism.
Ginimalism. Okay, Danny.
Romanticism.
Romanticism. And Stu.
Whiskey on barocks.
Whiskey on barocks. I like ginimalism. There's a minimalist quality to it that I do like. So Stu and Danny at 3, Tom's at 1. Tom, you're third.
I've got this is a bit of surrealism.
Surreal. Yeah, surreal. Yeah, okay. That's nice. And Danny.
Stella Pop Artois.
Yeah, pop art. Yeah, that's clever. And Stu.
Schnapstract.
Snapstrap. You guys are hitting out of the park with this one. These are all good. I like Snapstract. There. So
You're on
Stu,
fire with this one, Stu.
you are
That's
Stu.
good.
You are.
You're smashing this.
Yeah. Some of these are great. It is insane, man.
This kid's got skills. Like, So, Tom, you're fourth.
This is where I get into the ones I'm not that proud of. So we're into port impressionism.
Okay, yeah. Port impressionism, like post impression. Yeah. But yeah, sure. Danny.
Okay, I'm gonna go for special brutalism.
Brutal.
Oh, great.
That's so good.
That is good. Special brew as well. I like the reference. Stu.
Alco pop art.
Alco pop art. I like the brutalism, so I will give Danny the point. Stu and Danny at 4, Tom at 1. Tom, your fifth and final for alcohol and art movements, please.
So my final one I'm going to do is décors page.
Yeah, that's clever. Cause page. I like that. Danny.
Simple one here. I'm just gonna go for wine art.
Wine art. Sorry, what's the art there? Sorry.
Fine art.
Fine
Wine
art.
and
Sorry, of course. Wine art, fine art.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. And Stu.
Bauhaus wine.
I've got that one as well. That's great.
I like that. Bauhaus wine is very good. So Stu in the lead now with 5. Danny at 4, Tom at 1. It is still all to play for. Very impressive work there on that category, or the categories, I should say. So round 3 now. So again, how this works is I'm going to tee you up. So I've came up with all these puns myself beforehand, all these puns being superheroes and food. Okay. So I'm going to give you the cue clue, and you've just got to shout out if you can think of the correct answer. So let's start with this one. The Norse god wants a fruit drink. It's food and drink, I should have said. Sorry, not just food, but the Norse god wants a fruit drink. Tough one that is. I'll time you out there. It's 4-inch juice. 4-inch juice is that one. Bruce Wayne fancies a custard pudding. An odd image, all these clues. Bruce Wayne fancies a custard pudding. That's bat flan. Bat flan is that one.
For some reason, I thought bat meringue. It was
Bat
like, that's not
meringue,
custard,
yeah.
is it?
Bat meringue.
That's not custard, is it?
Yeah. No, well, no, but yeah. Ryan Reynolds is using his loaf.
Red Bull.
Bread Paul is correct. Yeah, Bread Paul is correct. 2 more. Peter Parker's eating pork pastry.
Piderman?
Piderman is correct. Yeah, okay. And the final one, avocado smash. Well, smashed avocado, indeed. That's guacamole. Guacamole is that one. So I will, very happy to say, Stu, congratulations.
Oh, wow, I didn't get any in that round.
No, you didn't, but you did so well in the others. It didn't matter. 5 points. Congratulations, sir. Well done.
Thank you very much. That was good fun.
That was that was very impressive.
Really enjoyed those.
That was very good. That was really good ones.
This kid's got chops. This kid's got chops, definitely. So were there any more for you, Stu, on the drawing board?
Oh, I had some of those areas of the house ones. Corridoral thrush.
Sure.
And then it just started getting dark. I'm not even gonna read some of these out. Yeah.
Okay.
Outdoor living area. Yeah, we'll move on. I'm not reading out.
Yeah. I was like, assisted living room and stuff like that.
Yeah.
If you want to go that way, yeah.
And the alcohol and art movements, I had Amstellation.
Yeah, sure.
Dardackery.
Yeah. Dardackery is nice.
This was a really hard one to word, but like espressionism martini.
Oh yeah. No. And Tom, like, you clawed back some good points there in the third round, undeniably. Are there any for you that you thought of for these rounds?
I mean, yeah, some that were sort of stepped on. I had like bed rheumatoid arthritis, very similar to something that came up.
Yeah, of course.
I had like kitchen insomnia, which again,
clever. Yeah.
I had sciatica, but someone else had already used attic.
Yeah.
Which I thought was my strongest one, but then someone else used attics. I think you said pancreatic stew. I was like, that was a bit annoying.
Sciatica is very strong.
Yeah, sciatica is very, very clever. Yeah. And any for art and alcohol?
I was trying to make like Art Deco into like Art Prosecco, but it just didn't. It doesn't quite. Art Prosecco. It doesn't quite work.
Yeah. No, that was good. That was good.
And I mean, nothing else. I had like brutalism, is in like the champagne.
Oh yes.
But then special brew was better. So
special brew.
Yeah.
Oh, so no,
those are the only other ones I had.
Yeah. And Danny, finally, and in the locker.
I had what were the ones I did for the first category? I had some stuff left there, like a foy avian flu.
Mm-hmm.
I had gymsomnia for my one, which is same sort of thing, living rheumatitis. Asthmatic, like
asthmatic,
there's what were there any other ones? No more for that one. For alcohol and art movements, just some ones left. I think Tom, you got in there with like surrealism. I had that one as well. I also had magical realism, which might have been a bit of a stretch.
No, that's good. I like that one, realism. Yeah.
I had Art Deco Rona, which
I had that actually. Yeah.
Deco Rona.
I had Johnny Walker Black Arts, which is just, thank God I wasn't backed into a wall and had to do that one. Bloody hell. Bauhaus wine,
I love Bauhaus wine.
Yeah, that was
one. That was
That was about it.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
about it, I
Well,
think.
Well, again, dear listeners, dear viewers, let us know what you can think of for areas of the house, disease and ailments, alcohol and art movements, or indeed superheroes and food and drink, which I don't think is necessarily like. I think the third round's quite good because they're not ones I'd want to give to get any of you to mull over for a long amount of time, but they're good to just do off the rip. So, yeah, this has been another really fun episode. I'm not going to ask you about anything you got to promote because you told me last episode none of you had anything. So we'll cut that out. So I will just do some selfless promotion myself. If you want to get in touch with us, thepunpodcast@gmail.com. If you want to support, head over to Patreon. Get access to the next episode right away. And there's over 30, I think there's 33 episodes of the original series of Punnit in the archive. As we said in the first episode, 13 of those have Danny, 6 of those have Tom on. There are many episodes together as well. Some really, really fun stuff over there. We're on YouTube, we're on Spotify, we're on iTunes. Tell a friend, leave a review. And yeah, thank you guys again for watching. This has been another splendid edition of Punnit. All 3 of you were fantastic in this one. Some really clever stuff. I think especially alcohol and art movements was, wow. Like, I think a lot of those I could have gave them the point anyway, really. So, yeah, Stu, Tom, Danny, thank you guys again.
Cheers, Tom.
Yeah, thanks so much, man.
Done.